Hello friends, it's me Smriti. I hope you all are fine. So, if you like my post, if you like my video regarding certain topics that I try to teach or try to explain it in an easy way, I hope and that you all will subscribe, like and share. So, let us start our topic that's called article. This is a topic which everybody feels is easy but yet confusing. So, there are three articles: a, an, and the. The, which is sometimes pronounced as the and sometimes as the. So, a and an are indefinite articles, and these articles are used before singular nouns. And here a is used before noun that starts with the initial letter sounding like a consonant sound. Here we really need to take into account on the word consonant sound, not the word consonant. How? How is it important? What is the difference between consonant and consonant sound? So see, if there is a word book, if there is another word car, so the first letter of book starts with the consonant letter. Again, in second word, that is car, the first letter of car starts with C, that is consonant. So here both B and C are consonant sound as well as consonant letter. But a definition regarding use of A is that A is used before nouns that starts with a consonant sound. Okay. Here in book and car, the first letter is sounding consonant. Again, whether it is book or car, or let's take another word, that is pen. And here in pen, P-E-N, P stands as a consonant sound. But what if we say that even if a word starts with a consonant letter, but that word doesn't sound consonant? Like here is an example. There is a word called R. Here we can see very clearly that in word R, the first letter is H, and here H is sounding her. But since the word is being pronounced as R, so here H is being sounded as A. So even after the first letter is sounding A, the real letter is actually consonant. So here, according to letter consonant, if we see that only if a word has a consonant letter in its initial, A should be used, then it will become wrong, because A will only be used before a noun that starts with the consonant sound letter in its initial. So I hope you got to know. Again, let's take an example again. It's like if we say that MA, here MA is a degree and M is appearing as if M is consonant, but if we pronounce it clearly, then we will be able to see that M is being pronounced initially as M. That is, first of all, we listen to M as A. So here the letter is consonant but the sound is starting with a vowel. So here A will not be used. Okay, similarly there is another word, that is university. Here we can very clearly understand from this word university that university words start with U letter, and the pronunciation of university is from your letter. That is, again, don't be mistaken, university words is starting with the first letter, that is vowel, but the sound of the word university is starting with your sound. So here your sound is in university. So because of the sound your, that is a consonant sound, A will be placed before university. I hope everything is clear now. Now let us understand about the use of an. Here an is also used before singular noun, but similar to consonant sounding effect on A, here vowel sounding effect on an will work. So here is a word that is apple. Apple is singular in number, and so here A is vowel. So here we got to know that an is used before a vowel sound letter of any word. Again, we need to emphasize, we need to know that I'm not saying that an is used before a noun starting with a vowel letter. I'm saying an is used before a noun starting with a vowel sound. It can happen that a word that is starting with a vowel sound can sound like a vowel too, like in case of apple. But here, a word like university is starting with the vowel letter, but it's not sounding like a vowel sound. So university is a word which is starting with vowel sound, but A is used before a university word, not an. Similarly, use of an, if we are interested in discussing it, so we need to keep it very clear that we are using an before nouns that are singular, and if and only if the first letter of the word is sounding vowel, not that it need to be vowel. The initial letter of a word not need to be vowel, but its sound need to be vowel. Like apple is a word that has an initial letter A and it's sounding like vowel too. So it's good and great that A is a vowel, that's perfect. But yeah, A is sounding like vowel, this is much important. Again, so here apple is a singular word and A is a word, A is a letter that is sounding vowel. So an will be used before an apple. Again, R is here starting with its initial letter H, which is consonant. But here we again need to understand that we are emphasizing on the first letter of the word being vowel sound, not only vowel. So here in the word R, the first letter here is H and its sound is O, because we are pronouncing H-O-U-R as R. So here O sound makes it clear that there is a vowel sound starting letter, and the word R has an initial letter that is sounding like a vowel sound, even if you see that H is a consonant letter. I hope you got to know the use of A and